Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you're not subscribed, you should subscribe and push the bell so you get all my notifications so when I post videos, because unfortunately I'm not able to post super consistently because my schedule is crazy. I'm a full-time student. I don't always have time to make YouTube videos, edit YouTube videos. So when I do, it really means a lot when people watch. In today's video, I wanted to just show you what I eat in a week. It was actually really hard to make because I would eat something and I was like, oh, I'm supposed to take a video of it. And you know, sometimes I'm just in a rush or whatever. It's just not always feasible to take videos. So I really tried my best. Hopefully gonna do some more kosher food videos in the future, especially because where I go to school, kosher food's not super accessible, or it is, but I have to make it all. So I do want to make a video about that. But for now, just enjoy seeing what I eat in a week. I am meeting a friend for coffee and I'm running a little bit late, so instead of having cereal for breakfast like I originally wanted, I'm having this coffee cake that I made for Shabbat and eating as leftovers because Shabbat leftovers are just the best. So I made a ton of food for Shabbat, so I'm gonna be eating that a lot this week. So right now I'm having leftover sushi salad. It's rice, cucumbers, baked crab, carrots, avocado, eel sauce, yeah. As a very light breakfast, I am having kiwi. This is my go-to. I love kiwi. And you'll notice that this kiwi looks more yellow than green, and that's because it's golden kiwi and it's a bit sweeter. I am making coconut curry chicken. It's so good and so easy and like sounds really fancy. I actually made it for the first time when I had Corona because I lost my taste and smell, and I was like, okay, curry is so pungent and so potent, like I'm gonna have to be able to taste it. And then I've just made it only a few times since, but it's really easy and really yummy. So I'm gonna give you a sneak peek on that. So here I just did oil and curry powder and I'm let that cook for a minute, and now I'm going to add the onions. Now I'm just going to add the chicken breast that I cut up and let it cook with the onions and the curry and the oil for a little bit. While that's happening, I'm going to open up my cans. So it's coconut milk, crushed tomatoes, and tomato sauce. The chicken is finishing its initial cooking phase. It will definitely cook for much longer, but now I'm going to add all of my wet ingredients, aka the things that were in the cans. So I was gonna take the bus to campus, bus left without me. Now I'm gonna try to drive, see if there's parking. For breakfast, I had really something light, oatmeal, and I'm eating apples. I'm making some eggs for lunch with caramelized onions and cheese. And this is how I have to keep my cheese frozen because it's really hard to get kosher cheese up here. So yeah, it doesn't matter that I put it in frozen, it ends up melting and tasting just fine. In a couple of my other videos, I've talked about how much I love tea, but just in case you didn't know it, I love tea. I'm first generation American, my parents are from Russia. We drink a lot of tea. What's really cool about this urn is that it has regular mode. So here it says reg, here it says chol, which means regular or weekday in Hebrew. And then I can change the setting for it to be, oh, I turned it off. I can put on Shabbat mode or Yom Tov mode. So during the week, I just keep it like this, and then right before Shabbat, I go like that. Hello, today I'm getting kind of a later start on my day. It's 12:30. I have been up for a little bit, but I haven't really eaten so much and realized I didn't really have much planned for like lunch breakfast situation, so I'm kind of just gonna be eating leftovers. But we had a bowl of apples on our kitchen table for really like a while, and they're starting to get mushy, so I want to use them up. So I'm peeling and cutting the apples, and I'll probably make an apple crisp with them, but probably for Shabbat. So I think maybe I'll cut up the apples and freeze them so they stay good, just because why do I waste apples? And we have people coming for Shabbat, so it'll be really nice to have a treat out for that. lunch situation, or early lunch, like breakfast. I'm having this leftover zucchini pizza boat. I made it the other day. It's basically just, I cut a zucchini, took out the inside, put sauce and cheese, cooked it for a while, and yeah, I made a few the other day, didn't finish it, so now I'm finishing it. For lunch, I'm having some quinoa with zucchini, sweet potato, salmon, and I cooked the zucchini with soy sauce and just like put a little soy sauce in for more flavor. I cannot believe that this is happening. This is disgusting. But now I'm just gonna sit in my car and eat my granola bar. As I wait for my car to thaw, I cannot believe. Ew. I'm having this kind bar for like pre-breakfast. I'm gonna Chabad cook for Shabbat for like an hour, and then from there I'll take some oatmeal and another granola bar. Okay, so I just did some cooking for Shabbat at Chabad. I'm walking to class and I have oatmeal and a Nature Valley granola bar that I'm gonna eat on the way. I'm going to make myself some sweet potatoes that I could eat with my leftover za'atar chicken. I love sweet potatoes. I make them all the time. They're just so easy. I actually cut these up and froze them a while ago. I just cut up a bunch and now I'm defrosting and cooking them. I am having za'atar chicken, which is leftover, and sweet potatoes for lunch. It's kind of a leftover mishmash lunch that I put in a bowl and hopefully it tastes good. And I mean, it does. So for one of my majors, because I'm double majoring, human development, all the classes are in downtown, like the downtown center. So it's about a 7-minute drive from my house. And all the classes are 3 hours. So I get through them with snacks. I have cut up apples, which I basically bring every time. And I don't know where they went, but I had dark chocolate covered almonds from Trader Joe's. I am drinking iced tea that I made. It's Mighty Leaf Green Tea Tropical, and I just made it hot and then iced it. And then I'm eating coconut curry leftovers. I just heated up in this because it was easiest, and then in a container because I'm on the run. For breakfast, I am having maple syrup oatmeal, brown sugar oatmeal, something like that, with some cut up bananas. I grabbed some coffee before class. My go-to order is an iced caramel latte with almond milk. So since today is Friday and Shabbat has started to come in very early, I want to have a good meal before Shabbat because even though it starts early, I'm not eating till later. So I'm making myself pasta with like a lemony broccoli pasta. It would have been better with Parmesan, but I do not have kosher Parmesan cheese with me in school.